Who ate my rice? Was it the foreign tourists? Well, that's partially true, but mostly a lie. Let me explain. Japan, our land of sushi, ramen, and, you guessed it, rice, is facing a peculiar problem. We've got an artificially low yen exchange rate, a post-pandemic tourist boom, and everybody wants a taste of Japan. But now, there's no rice. The poor locals are starving. Or are they? Here's the scoop. Japan's government tightly controls the annual rice-growing quotas to keep prices high. They limit the supply to maintain that premium, fluffy, perfect grain we all know and love. This year, the commercial rice supplies were quietly running low, but the public hadn't caught on yet. So, the government, rather than owning up to their quota miscalculation, pointed fingers at the weather. Not enough rain last year, they claimed. But hold on. This isn't entirely true. See, rice paddies are irrigated from rivers and do just fine with less rain. In fact, lots of sunshine usually means lots of rice. The last time Japan had a real rice shortage back in the 90s, it was because there was too much rain and not enough sunshine. Faced with the risk of public outrage and wanting to keep tourists at bay for just a little while, they came up with a brilliant plan. Cue the mega-thrust earthquake alert. Nothing says stay away like the threat of impending doom, right? But this had an unintended side effect. It set off a rice-buying frenzy among the Japanese. Housewives were suddenly on a mission, hopping from store to store, buying up 10-kilo bags of rice and hoarding them at home like it was the end of the world. The hoarding frenzy caused the rice to really run out. Or did it? The truth is, everyone who moved fast now has more than enough rice stashed away to last well into next year. And let's not forget the government's enormous emergency stockpile, enough to bridge the gap until the 2024 harvest, which, by the way, has already started in some of the warmer parts of Japan. So, crisis averted, right? Not quite. In a spectacular display of overreaction, the government then blew up the threat of Typhoon number 10, or Shanshan, as the Westerners like to call it. The typhoon wasn't even that big of a deal, but that didn't stop people from panicking all over again. This time, it wasn't just bags of rice. Oh no, we're talking about the hoarding of everything remotely rice-related. Microwave rice, frozen fried rice, you name it. If it had the word rice on it, it was flying off the shelves. The government and media, unable to resist putting their feet in their collective mouths yet again, started hinting that the tourists were the ones gobbling up all the rice. The narrative shifted. It wasn't just the foreigners coming for the cherry blossoms and the sushi, it was the foreigners coming for our rice, as if tourists were landing at Narita, whisking off to the nearest grocery store, and buying up 10-kilo bags by the dozen. Now, thanks to a cocktail of overblown disaster alerts, misinformed media, and the government's stubborn refusal to own up to their rice quota blunder, we're in a weird limbo. The shelves look empty, everyone's hoarding like it's the rice apocalypse, and yet there's still plenty of rice to go around. So, who really ate my rice? Maybe it's time we look in the mirror, Japan. It wasn't the tourists or the weather, it's us, whipped up into a frenzy by the very folks who were supposed to keep us calm. And in the end, the only thing truly in short supply might just be common sense. If you made it this far, you might as well like and subscribe. It will make me crazy happy, and the Rice Fairy will grant you a secret wish.